Whoa. Hey, it's Spanky. I got a text from Spanky. I'm not hearing the intro, but I got a text from Spanky. No, I got a couple texts from Spanky. I guess he said he had a rough day.
Ah. All right, everybody. Welcome to Mayhem's Amigos.
Mayhem's Amigos After Dark.
Go on ahead, TJ.
I'm TJ with Fat 420. And, of course, Adam's here. Steve is AWOL. I don't know why he's AWOL, but he's AWOL. And we're here. We're not queer, and we're going to have a good night.
Steve is probably with Shelly right now.
Oh, Mr. Steve. Yeah, ugh. Oh, I'll tell you. Look, I'll tell you guys what. Last few days have been extremely rough for a lot of personal reasons that I'm not going to go into right now for a lot of different things. But it's been really rough. And
it's understandable.
We made it to Illinois. I'm here. I'm in Lincoln right now, which is probably why Spanky's hitting me up. Like, hey, I saw you came in, buddy. Hey, is Steve still a little bit gay?
Speaking of Lincoln, you hear what happened at the Lincoln Memorial? Or the Lincoln?
Did somebody pee on it like Ozzy?
No, someone decided to take a shit in the vents there, and they had to close it down.
No way!
That was Lincoln Tomb.
Or Lincoln's Tomb, yeah.
At Lincoln Academy.
Lincoln's Tomb.
Yeah.
Oh, at the tomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone shit in the vents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine I'm staying with while I'm here on the way up, right? And we were discussing it, and I was like, 10 years ago, I was really trying to make a go with living in Illinois. I really was.
Right.
That was back when I had my house in Peoria. Mayhem had just started. Holy shit, next year is 10 years I just restarted Mayhem. I mean, figure that one out, right?
Wow.
But there was so much going on, and I was really trying to make a go, and there was a lot of good. And then we got Governor Turkey Leg.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking Butterbean.
Well, no, I think Butterbean is better looking.
Butter cow is what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, Butter Cow? Yeah, it could fit.
Yeah.
Then I started seeing everything just go up and up and up and up and up and up. Then COVID hit. What's happening, Ty?
So, Ty.
And then when COVID hit, you know, we're all like, I was either hanging out here where I'm at in Lincoln, or I was at my house in the Ridge. But it was total lockdown, right?
Right.
And we didn't know what the fuck to do. Now, I couldn't go to the bar to get a drink or breakfast or a Bloody Mary, and that was bullshit. But then COVID started relieving and easing up, and we started getting out again, and we started doing stuff. And by that point, I was driving over the road for my old boss in Springfield. But even after that, I was still noticing so much that had changed, and that I was depressed. I did not want to be here. I mean, you guys saw it on the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be here. I was depressed. I wasn't happy. And I mean, when I rolled over the state line, I pointed at the sign and I looked at my son and I said, hey, look. He goes, no, turn around. Let's go back. And part of me said, I really should. I've only been on the road for 13 hours. I can turn around and make it back straight through. Yeah, right.
It's like, hey,
but
I understand not wanting to stay in Illinois. I tried to get out.
Yeah, but you got like sucked back in like it was a tornado or something.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it's like my family had issues. I had to come back for my mom and my dad.
Right,
know,
right.
And then it was a good thing I did because my mom ended up having the double brain bleed and stuff like
Ooh.
that. So, yeah.
But you get what I'm saying. As we were making the trip, and he and I talked a lot coming up here, and some decisions were made, and Ty wants to know if the Jack guy is coming over tomorrow to get the car prepped for Saturday.
You said it was already prepped, buddy.
Oh, there you go.
So, as we were coming up here, some decisions were made, some discussion was made, and there's, like I said, there was a lot going on, and it really does involve my son.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go into details, but ultimately, the more I think about it, and there's a reason behind this, and let me explain. Now, the last couple of years, you guys heard my son in the background when he was with me in Texas, and you guys can admit just pretty much as quickly as I can, he sounded like a kid.
Yeah.
He had questionable TV shows to watch, but
Yeah.
He had questionable what?
TV shows he wanted to watch, but
Yeah, over the years.
Rick and Morty,
Oh yeah, no, that was this year. Like Adam has been with me on the show since I started back up in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Or in New Mexico, back in Texas, and he's heard the difference in my son over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Like, a couple of years ago, still really kind of trying to find himself. Last year, a little better. And last year, it took him less time to come out of his shell, right?
Right.
This year, when I got him back, it took him about 2 days, 2 to 3 days still to come out of his shell. But when he did this time, I started hearing things that blew my mind. And but the maturity level that he has shown me this year, in all honesty, he is more mature than some 30-year-olds I know.
Yeah.
He really is. And he's got a good grasp on what he wants. He's got a good grasp on where he wants his life to go. He has his goals. He knows what he needs to do to get there.
Right.
And with my reservations, the big decision that I had to make tonight, he told me what he wants to do to make to handle it. And he asked me, he goes, "Dad, will you please let me show you how much I've grown up and let me handle this?"
Yeah, because without going into detail, it's a very adult situation.
Right.
Really is.
Very. So, I understand, the parents' hesitation versus your son wanting to show you.
But when he said that to me, I got it. Because I was never allowed to handle a situation like that on my own. And he's not asking to do it alone.
Yeah.
He's asking me to be there, but he wants to do it his way.
Yeah. He wants to be the spearhead.
And then as we discussed it, and he kind of gave me his reasons why, it clicked. And I'm like, you know what? I have my reservations. But he came to me with this when he didn't have to. He could have kept it bottled up.
Yeah.
If I don't allow him to do this,
Okay.
I'm doing him a disservice.
Okay.
And I need to let him handle it the way he sees fit.
Right.
So, again, yes, it is very much against my better judgment. But I got to let it go. I've got to let him do it. And what helped is when I got here to my friend's place where I'm at, his son is here. And about 5 years ago, his son was dealing with a lot of the same thing, right?
Right.
Riley talked to him. And I went up to say hi to him, and we were talking, and he goes, hey, and he grabs me, he pulls me, and he gives me a hug. He goes, let him do it. It's exactly what I did. Let him do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, because it took about 6 months. That kid was right here. He's got a great future ahead of him. His dad put him through, and here we go. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I may have to choke a little crow for a little bit, but I think this is the answer.
Okay.
So, after the show, of course, I'm going to go up and sit down. And I'm going to look at my son and say, look, I trust you. I love you. I have my reservations. This is your show.
It's like, I've got your back.
You do it how you see fit. Yep.
You'll be there to guide him.
I've got you 100, but you do what you see fit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a show, actually. The one we can't admit to court.
Hey, it is a show. They can't sue us over anything.
Hey, it's on Mayhem's network, so they told me anything on our network is not admissible in court. That was from Logan County.
Oh, there you go.
Worked out for me. I didn't have to come in and testify. Hey, Tony. Oh, okay. But is it okay for me?
But talking about, because you guys were talking about moving out of Illinois, I would have myself over 8 years ago, but
pull down on the plunger and push up.
I promised my mom
that sounds like a really horrible sex toy.
Until she passes. So
yeah,
that way I can be with her, help her out, stuff.
Oh, did you? Good for you, man.
I mean,
by the way, this is the guy that went in and they tried to use the show in his divorce hearing as evidence, and the judge said that we are not admissible in court. So, hey, good for us, right?
Yep. Right.
Well, yeah, right. But no, so yeah, like I said, and I mean, and he gave me a lot of reassurance too. He's like, look, man, we know how the other side of this is, right?
Right.
And I go, right. He goes, he's got a plan. Let him run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let him run with it. However, my son did say he's adding one little bit to go with this.
Okay.
That after, and I will get into more detail in a few weeks when a lot of this has passed.
Yeah.
But after it has, when everything goes down, he is not just involving multiple different agencies. He is also involving the police. So this is, and I did tell him, I said, look, you better be ready because this ain't going to be pretty.
Yeah.
This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah. It's like there's going to be a lot of people unhappy about it. And if you're not okay with that, then you shouldn't make this decision.
Right.
People will get hurt.
I thought you went up to the PS5. You're still on the 4? Holy shit. Hey, 420.
Mm-hmm.
You want to goo your shoe real quick? Zoom in on me, Adam.
Okay, hold on.
Look at that.
Ooh. Is it liquid cooled?
It's liquid cooled?
Yeah, is it liquid cooled?
It's hydrogen cooled?
Ooh,
Nitrogen?
Okay,
wow. Nice.
that'll allow for some massive overclocking.
Oh, okay. Here, zoom in on me again.
All right.
We're going to come over here and look at this. Look at this thing.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I can control the color of all the fans, the speed of them.
It's just like fucking 7 fans in there, or 9 or something.
How many how much is the RAM?
How much RAM you running in there? All right, Adam. Single stick of 32.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
They're like, that's it?
No, okay. I read a news story how a developer of it's like I've heard that a RAM creator has developed a stick of DDR5 6000, and it has
What?
256 gig RAM per stick.
Oh shit.
256 gig per stick of DDR5?
DDR5 6000 RAM.
6,000 RAM? This guy developed this?
Yeah. So if you have 4
That-
open slots,
You've heard about this already.
So it's like if you have
Shit.
4 slots, you fill it with that, you have a terabyte of RAM. A terabyte of RAM. There's not much your computer can't do processing with a terabyte of RAM.
The Quinbyte? Holy fuck. He said he's putting in the Quinbyte hard drives in this thing.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Well, that's a drop in the bucket for you. The only thing you need at that point is a terabyte of hookers.
No, you never want to put hookers and bytes in the same sentence.
Okay, well, I can't say 5 hours a day, but I can say I did make more than you.
Well, they are making monitors that are what, like 5K now or something like that?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got this hooked up to a really nice TV.
Yeah, I mean, Samsung makes 8K.
That's about the same
TVs
TV.
and
But which one is it?
so,
Oh, 8K. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was high, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I actually have hanging in my coach now a 55-inch Amazon Fire TV. I love that TV.
All I know is that 47-inch TV that I got when I moved in here.
Nice.
Playing that my 360 on is really nice.
I did a tough delivery and I made a $240 tip.
Because when I go to shoot my arrows,
Yeah.
I don't have to squint to see where I'm heading. Their heads are actually big enough to where I can just use the crosshairs.
Yeah.
The heads?
Yeah, he's talking about shooting arrows on.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, I'd like to get some head right now.
I can't help you with that. I don't have connections in Lincoln anymore.
Would it have been your sister?
No.
No. Well, damn.
No.
Well, I tell you this.
No, I don't need any of your sloppy seconds.
Well, here's the thing. Since I have
Filthy 53rds.
I have a security camera pointing towards the front so I can see,
Yeah.
Now she's
And
divorcing
there
him.
was a lot of nice looking honeys walking back and forth. I'm hollering, hey, turn here, walk up that driveway.
You know what? What scares me about your place 420 is real simple. There's always that fat guy that just jumps out the back door and starts doing a dance and a moo-moo.
I don't know who that was.
It was him. I'll show you the videos later.
And it's not.
But it's him dancing in a moo out back, right? Like,
it's an oversized wife beater.
Oh, he says it's an oversized wife beater, but it does look like a moo.
Well, since 420 lost so much weight,
That's true.
That old wife beater just doesn't fit the same. He swims in it now.
Pretty much.
Oh, Ty says it cams down right now. Oh, damn.
Aww.
See, I was going to walk behind him and kind of do the Happy Gilmore with a road cone. And that cam did Figured his wife would get a real laugh out of that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the front one that I watch during the day.
But the back one's down.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, Riley had the biggest laugh today because he'd never seen it before. We're driving back. I was like, hey, look. And I pointed out some billboards at the side of the road. The ones that say things like, you can have big fun in Uranus.
Uh-huh. Yeah, around Uranus Fudge Factory. Yeah.
Yep, there's lots of fudge in Uranus.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
He's seeing all those. And then we passed the Fudge Factory. He's like, oh, my God.
Right. My favorite sign on the interstate is when you're coming back from Indiana. And it's like it's like at the 2 mile marker because the 1 mile marker is that Pilot.
Yeah.
They have a huge billboard that says Pilot truck stop. Last chance to get cheap gas before you hit the border.
Yeah, because once you hit the border in Illinois, it's over.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm telling you what, man, I rolled over the state line, and now I filled up in Missouri. And I was kind of complaining then because I filled up at $2.75 a gallon.
Okay.
And then I rolled over the state line. I went $3.15. Then I get to Lincoln. Oh, bite my dick.
That's why I usually go to Thornton's.
No, they did not.
Thornton's is usually the cheapest in the area.
Yeah.
Plus, it's good gas. So.
Shit. With that, they better be using Astroglide. Jesus.
This is Illinois. They don't use lube when they fuck you.
No, this is Illinois. When it comes to taxes, you get them with a barbed wire condom.
Yeah.
And the sandpaper lube. Yeah, well, Ty, I'm in my gasser right now. I didn't bring the diesel.
The diesel.
If I was in the diesel, though, I would have filled up about central Missouri with it. Then I would have had enough fuel to do everything I need to do in Illinois and get it back out before I had to fill it up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, our diesel in Texas right now is at like $3.10.
Yeah,
and I was just told diesel up here is at $4 a gallon. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's where I fill it up, and then I make sure I've got like 30 gallons in 5-gallon cans in the coach. And then if I'm starting to run low, I just dump those into it to get it back out of the state.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is hopefully everything will go quickly for you because in the next 3 days, we're going to be getting a lot of that smoke from the Canadian wildfires again.
Actually, some of it was already hitting.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty hazy coming in, so I think some of it's already getting here.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I didn't realize it till later on in the day that it was like that because I noticed when I looked outside and you can tell it was like a little bit darker and hazier.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's where I'm at. It's like, no, I'm not going to be here that long. I'm here to do transfer of custody, and then I'm going to get a nap. I'm getting back in the car, get my ass back down to Lone Star.
Yeah.
I don't
blame you there.
Because I got to admit, like, I'm here, and I'm already feeling it. Like, why am I here? don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like seeing everybody when I'm here. I like seeing different friends I've got. Oh, you sent me a picture when you painted it. Roy, it turned out looking good. But there's so much that, like, I'm here and, you know, it's weird when you move away from a place, right? But then you come back to visit. And then when you don't have a chance to see everybody, you're like, you start getting to things like, well, you come see me.
No, I used to say that, and then you came and saw me, and my son
And
decided
then your kid
to finally
puked all over the floor right after I took my shot. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not going to invite you over while you're up for the short amount of time because I know how last time went.
Yeah. Like 10 minutes and I had to bolt, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is literally, I rolled in today. Tomorrow I got to transfer custody. I turn and burn Saturday morning at the latest 2 a.m. I want to be back on the road, get back to the Lone Star State. Sunday we'll do the show, and by then I hope I'm rested up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ty, you didn't see me. Ty, if I see you, I got to come over and hump the race car, okay?
Well, he's needing help Saturday.
I'm not going to be here. It's like I said, I want to turn and get back
As quickly as you can. Understand?
Yeah.
as quickly as possible. I got to tell you guys, like, I saw one of the cutest and funniest things I've seen in probably 10 years last night.
Okay.
So Riley and his I can only hump it in the rear, he says.
Yeah.
Riley and his girlfriend talked to me and her mother, and I gave them some extra time last night. So when I got home, I went to bed. I laid down. I'm like, holy shit, this is what it's going to be like here in another couple of days. I'm going to be able to go to sleep, and it'll be quiet.
Yep.
I won't be getting woke up by Beavis and Butthead or Rick and Morty. Yes, Riley's gotten into Rick and Morty now.
Beaver and Butt Skid.
I haven't gotten him into Ren and Stimpy yet, but I think we got to wait a little bit, right?
Ren and Stimpy and Rocco's Modern Life.
He loves Rocco's Modern Life. He's been watching that for the last 5 years.
Well, like I said, it could be worse. It could be Ben 10 that he's watching.
Yeah.
I should go get Steve and come up and watch the race on Saturday. Yeah, I don't have more time, though. I really don't, Ty. I've got to get back. I actually burned a sick day just to hit my hours for this week so I can be here. So here comes midnight. My phone rings. I'm like, motherfucker. Hello. I kind of sound like Shelly. Hello. And it's a friend of mine. He goes, hey, I'm on my way, so you can unlock the door and let Riley in, right?
Okay.
So all right, I'll get up. I get up, put on a shirt, put on pants, make my way to the door and open it up so he can get in.
Right.
All right, so the truck pulls in, and then Riley didn't get out right away. There's just a little bit of time. I'm going, what the fuck? Then I see the door open, and I see him kind of squirm that side, like the butt sideways squirm, right? Where he's using his butt to get himself out.
Yeah.
And he gets out of the truck and down onto the lawn. And he starts to walk towards the coach to come on in at home, right?
Right.
And like a freaking hyena or something, out his girlfriend pops, latches onto him like a fucking cobra, and just holds him and starts bawling. Because she knew I had to bring him back.
Yeah.
And I mean, I felt for the kid so bad, but it was also just how she launched out of that back seat like a fucking bottle rocket and latched onto him was hysterical. So he calms her down, and then they say those three little words. I think they said "I lesbian you" or something.
Olive juice or something like that.
Yeah, I said, "Do you use the L word?" He goes, "Yeah, lesbian." Like you, you little shit. And then so he's starting to walk back towards the coach, and she turns around and Pit Viper latches him again. I didn't smell anything right away. There's more to this, right?
Right.
I notice he's not wearing his Trans Am hoodie.
Okay.
He's got this tan hoodie that's got lipstick kisses all over it, right? That she made for him. And at the bottom it says, "Falls softly" or something. Oh, falls cutely, because he trips over his own 2 feet a lot. Now he's got gunboats. Your feet. Yeah, and you're like 5'3".
So what you're saying is he looks like Frodo.
Yeah, he's kind of into Frodo mode right now, but he'll grow out of it.
How dare you?
See what I mean by he's matured?
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
Yeah, now he's got that Ray, how dare you down.
I fart in your general direction.
So, the Bilbo Baggins. The Leonard Nimoy song. Oh, God, that was terrible. Anyway, so we get into the car to start heading this way. Get him loaded up. Everything's ready to go. I noticed this odor, like a very sweet, feminine odor in the car. Can't figure out what it is. Like, what the fuck is that smell? He goes, "Oh, yeah. My girlfriend said she doused the hoodie in her perfume."
Yeah. He's
Very expensive perfume, by the way.
He's been sprayed
Stunk
and
the
claimed.
car up until I got to Missouri.
Mhm.
Speaking of perfume, I wonder if that pheromone perfume actually works.
It's not that pheromone perfume, is it?
I don't know what the heck that thing is.
Because I always see ads all the time about one called Cupid, and it's supposedly the pheromone perfume. Supposedly it's supposed to make women get attracted to you.
But here's where the fun comes in with it, right? As much as I gave him shit about it, every time I turn around, he's like, and sniffing it, like, it still smells like her.
It's like he did something with his finger and was sniffing it.
Huh?
It doesn't hit the weed.
Well, I don't know where the weed came from. Oh, well, I'm well aware of that.
Well, if it's in Texas, it's probably some skunk bud.
Well, I saw a big old ditch full of some ditchweed. I almost called you.
Why didn't you pick it up for me?
I told you that's what he'd say. Why didn't you pick it up for me? Didn't I tell you that's what he'd say?
You did.
Especially after mine got stolen, I need some.
Well, I blame Steve.
I did too.
Oh, that Riley blames Steve too.
Yep.
Riley's already smart because he knows Steve's not all there.
Well, Riley's also a race fan. He will be.
Hopefully not NASCAR. Oh, that's right. You said
I'll
that.
tell you. So I got to give my friend Tony credit. We get up here. He's like, "Hey, man, I made chili." I'm thinking like, "Awesome. All right, chili." He goes, "Oh, it's the northern kind. It's got beans." Hey, it's still filling. Who gives a fuck? We're ready to eat, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Was it
you hungry?
was it pedestrian tasting?
Oh, I'm sure if Tony cooked it, it is not pedestrian tasting.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Unlike someone
You know.
else we know that has a pedestrian palate and thinks that canned beans are going to be better than fresh.
Oh yeah,
fresh
you know, I keep hearing
scratch
all
beans.
that, like that. Oh, canned beans. He's going to have the bomb diggity beans when we have our cook-off. Like, no, you're not.
I think I'll be one of the judges of that.
Spanky will be another one, which is going to be great.
Yeah.
Well, I can taste the real smoke on this, and I can taste the liquid smoke on this.
And I am one of the few on the show that can say that I actually had TJ's meat in my mouth.
The time makes a point. He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah. It's like, have you had TJ's beans in your mouth, though, 420?
Not yet.
He's only had my meat in his mouth. He hadn't had my beans in his mouth.
Okay.
Not especially since I've been cooking, down there.
Yeah.
But I have 3 words that are going to change the game on Steve.
Okay.
3 words. Ready?
No cans allowed.
Jim Beam Honey.
That's
all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Huh?
That stuff isn't too bad. I've had it before.
That's all I'm going to say.
I still like the Jack Daniels honey a little bit more.
It's like, listen, TJ, how good can it be if you have to get us drunk before you give it to us?
Look, drunken beans are great. Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Sandy.
I'm single, but I don't think that's going to work out real well. Cindy's right in here. I love you. Yep, that's a 3. Jim Beam Honey. That's all I'm going to say. Oh.
She just loves your meat and beans.
And I have finally decided which smoke I'm going to use. I'm actually going to cook the whole shit match over pecan.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
So you're going to get a little bit of a different flavor this time when we do this cook-off, and that pit is going to work. And I'm going to do a twist on my poppers are not being entered in, but I'm going to do a twist on them. I'm not going to use jalapenos.
Okay.
I am actually going to order in 3 dozen Hatch green chilies from New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to get the green chili poppers instead.
Okay.
So yeah, when we do this, I mean, I'm going to be cooking all day.
Yeah.
And I'm going all Texas style.
Okay. So it's literally going to be Illinois versus Texas in this cook-off. Even involved.
Volk says that he's been
listening.
He's been listening. Lincoln is racing on Friday night at the fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
about right.
Isn't it the Night of Thunder? I think is what they're calling it.
Oh, really? Is that it?
Yeah.
So Lincoln is racing tonight at the fair? When does the fair start?
And Friday night's tomorrow night.
Yeah, don't make
Oh,
stuff like
yeah,
that
that's
again.
right. Look, my days are running together like 420s. He said that he was doing a show tomorrow. I'm like, oh, shit, we missed one.
Well, all day today I was thinking it was Friday, so it was like I wanted to put something on our my Facebook page, for the show, talking about reminding people, and then all of a sudden I see in the group chat it's like we're having a show tomorrow. I'm like, well, yeah, it's Saturday, and they're like, no, it's Friday tomorrow. I'm like, oh.
You know what I want is I really want to the next fair I go to, I really want to go to the Texas State Fair.
Okay.
But then again, I don't. Because I got so burned out on state fairs because of the one here.
Yeah.
And now they charge so damn much. Right. That's the Texas State Fair. You get a free gun with every ticket.
Well, you heard what they're doing with the Illinois State Fair, right?
They're taking everybody's guns away.
No, not Illinois State Fair. Well, yeah, actually, Illinois State Fair, because apparently now, when you go into any of the gates, they're going to check your bags.
Huh.
But also for the Peoria County Fair, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, the Heart of Illinois Fair?
That sounds like they're not going to have it anymore after this year, the way it sounds like, because they'll have to find somewhere else to do it, because apparently the city's buying Expo Gardens.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, and again, they're not having rides this year, or they're not even having the 4-H fair this year. They're just going to basically have people selling shit and food vendors, and that's it. Maybe some bands.
So this is the last year because they sold the Expo. They sold Expo Gardens, huh?
They're getting ready to, and there's speculation it's going to be last year because there's a 40% decline in people coming to the fair now, to where they're not really making any money. So they're talking about either finding a smaller venue or just not having it anymore.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, the one in Peoria was always the Heart of Illinois State Fair.
Right.
Okay. So you had Peoria held that because they're doing the whole Central Illinois Heart of Illinois Fair, right?
Right.
They might move, that they could do that if they could get everything set up at the riverfront. They could move it down to Riverfront Park 420.
Yeah, the only problem with that is the parking if they actually do it. Because in a lot of those spaces where they used to park, they're actually redoing it. In fact, talking about the riverfront, they're actually talking about wanting to actually put like some kind of beach or something bigger over near the, what's that place called? The gym over there on the riverfront. Anyway, they're talking about doing something there.
Oh, cool. That sounds like it'd be a blast, Volt. He says he's going to be, tomorrow he's going to be in Mount Sterling for the Western Poles with the Pro Pullers League.
Where are you going to pull?
So he's going to be out at Mount Sterling with tractor pulls.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant poles like...
Well, yeah, as long as it's been for you. As long as it's been for me, I don't think I want to know what league I'd qualify for.
Yeah.
The Grand Champion Final Pullers League? Yeah, probably.
Well, the thing is, I learned about something about that, Corey. Basically, if you're in law enforcement, those rules don't apply.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, let's just say, for instance, Adam was like, no matter if he was a county jail sheriff, or just a regular sheriff, or Jacksonville sheriff or Jacksonville police, he can carry his gun in places to where it says no guns allowed. He can still carry it.
See, here's the way it works in Texas. If you have your right to carry, which is your concealed carry down there, okay? If you have that, then, like, if I was to walk in the airport and I have my right to carry, and they're like, oh, wait, you're carrying. Oh, shit, I forgot. All right, take it back out to your car. We'll hold your place in line. You still get to keep it. Now, if I'm not carrying my RTC, well, now we got a different ball game. They confiscate the pistol.
Yeah.
The other thing with Texas is they have signs posted and like bars and stuff. If 51% or more of their profits is made from alcohol sales, you are not allowed to carry into that establishment. Leave it in the car. Same with schools. Now, you go to church there, everybody's carrying.
Right.
And like if you watch Landman, Billy Bob Thornton said it right there. He's like, everybody in Texas has the right to carry concealed. Why do you think we wave at each other? Because we don't know who's got a gun.
I just assume everyone has one.
Yeah.
Cuts down on crime, I bet.
You know what? We don't have as much of it as you guys are seeing up here. We really don't.
Yeah. It's like, just face it, like here in Illinois, they try to do the gun control thing, but criminals don't care about the laws.
That's the facts.
I mean, that's
the facts.
Since we're talking about guns, you hear what Pritzker's doing up here now?
Oh, please inform.
He's basically saying he's making a law to where it's going to be basically you gotta do when you can't have basically your loaded gun in a drawer. It has to be completely empty, locked up, and everything.
Let's face it. Let's face it, okay? Somebody please inform me how good a firearm is if it is not loaded.
Okay, in the same breath, tell how good it is. Even if it is loaded, how well is it going to be if it's in an actual gun case? If someone breaks in, are you going to say, "Hold on a minute, let me get something"? Hold on. Okay, and then I gotta.
Give me a second. I gotta load.
No. Then once you get it out of your case, you gotta unlock the little stupid little
Trigger
wire
lock.
thing that they trigger lock. You gotta hold on. I gotta unlock this. Then you gotta take your
Right.
Hold on. I gotta load it. Okay. Now we can do something. It's like no.
Well, I've been into some different hairy situations in my life. Okay. I have never once heard anybody go, Texas has open and concealed carry. Texas is constitutional carry. So if I want to carry open, I can carry open. If I want to carry conceal, I can carry conceal. I don't need any special permits or licenses to do that. Now, kind of going back to this, I've been in some hairy situations in my life. We've talked about that before. It's no secret. Never once have I ever had anybody look at me in the middle of a situation that required a firearm and go, "Hang on, I've got to unlock it before we can start."
Yeah.
Because what would I do if it's my life or theirs and they got to unlock it? I'm shooting their ass.
Yep.
And Ty says it right there. I dare them to tell me how to store my pew-pew when I'm at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially with everybody on the show knows what I had to deal with before I moved in here. I'm sure as heck not going to have my whatever I decide to get,
Right.
unloaded in a thing. I'm going to have it right by my bed or right in the drawer or right by my desk, one of the two.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Corey says, guns don't kill people except for the SIGs. The P320s are dropped till they fix it. Well, okay. Sig Sauer
Yeah,
P320, I think, is the one he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's one thing I never got about, people that are wanting gun control is how they're like, oh yeah, we need to do all these laws. Oh, well, there's not enough. In fact, one I heard person go, it was a lady go, there's more rules for our rights than there is for gun rights, or something to that effect. And it's like, someone's like, okay, well, first of all, if you got to get a gun in Illinois, you got to get a license for it. Then when you get a license, you got to wait 2 to 3 weeks before you can actually get the gun when you go to buy one. Then you got to deal with conceal and carry if you want it. Then you got to deal with the FOID card. Then, all these things. And it's like,
Yeah. It's like any way Illinois can get money from you, they will.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that is a perfect example. Like, I can walk into the store. Now, I may have to wait 2 or 3 days to pick up the handgun to clear the federal background check, but I can walk in and drop the money and walk out with a shotgun or a rifle and the ammunition.
Yeah.
Speaking of another law in Illinois, he's still trying to pass that stupid law to where he's going to make us put, this device on it so they can charge us by the mile for driving.
Yeah.
Right.
I joked and I said, well, it's going to go on my race car.
Corey's like, don't make me go to the trunk of my heavy Chevy. Look, farm and home, no background check.
They also sell swords.
Well, see, we were just talking about that. Like 420, if anybody ever breaks into his place, he's chasing them down the road naked carrying a sword. No, and he shows the sword. At least it didn't show the worm.
And that's just the one by the bed. That's not in all the other corners of the house.
Farm and home, $20.
I remember those. Farm and home, $20. That's still got some good balance to it.
Well, here's the thing, Corey, about that. More storage when kids are around. If you actually teach your kids gun safety, they won't mess with it.
It's like my son. He knows where it's at. He don't go near it.
Yep.
Yeah, he probably should. He probably should save it for marriage. Yeah, right. What was his name again?
Because, in fact, I actually know someone that the kid's not even 10, maybe 8. He already knows how to take it apart, how to clean it, how to put it back together, how to load it properly, how to cock it properly, how to aim it properly. So, and he knows not to use it unless someone's actually threatening his life, not out of a rage of, oh, well, you pissed me off, I'm going to shoot you,
It looks like Corey went 89 days waiting on Illinois State Police for him to get his concealed carry.
Oh, fuck the ISP, man.
That's another thing I don't understand. Since a judge ruled it unconstitutional for the FOID card, why are we still getting FOID cards in Illinois?
Because Illinois has done it for years, and Pritzker is not backing off of it.
Yeah.
That's just where you're stuck at, boys.
Right, and here's another question.
No, he's definitely not backing off the big black dick. You're right.
If it's federal and if it's illegal to have a FOID card, and it's been through court saying it is, if we get one and get arrested or something, couldn't we just take that and then basically say, hey, it's against the Constitution?
Yeah. Let's doctor this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wonder
I noticed.
if you can do something like that.
Well, I told you he'll eat about it. Dude, that kid had Mexican hot dogs. He got mad at me last night for not getting the hot pico and bringing a medium home because I wasn't trying to burn him out.
I could just see
I
it
can
now.
taste that.
Oh,
But, all right, so
my ass hurts. Ah.
Volk is saying that Chase Stockton won tonight at Terre Haute.
Who?
Chase Stockton?
Whoever that is.
You're the race guy. I don't know.
I don't know anything about Terre Haute. Never heard of the guy. I do know they have over 80 cars for Saturday night's B-Mod special that's paying $10,000 to win for B-Mods.
Right.
And there's people from all over the United States coming for this.
There we go.
They said there's people from Indiana, Wisconsin, of course, Illinois. There's people from Missouri. I think someone's actually coming from the East Coast.
Well, like hopefully all this influx of people can hopefully make the race better.
Right.
Tony and I did the same thing. Take the thing apart, take the damn cap off of it, and dump the crushed red pepper in.
And I feel we talk about more on the show Saturday, but I feel if this goes well, the way they're feeling it's going well, here in the future, it can be like a huge, huge deal. Because, because like what we talked about last week on the show, the Prairie Dirt Classic, it started out as just, a show just there. It was all Illinois drivers, blah, blah, blah. Now it's this big, huge event.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, TJ.
No, I was talking to Tony about the chili. It's not your typical average northern bean soup.
Is it $10?
Everyone has to pay $10 for.
Well, see, here's another thing too: is if I do get the card, but I don't get a gun, I can actually buy and carry a switchblade or a butterfly knife legally.
Well, I'll tell you what.
And the Stutzman Killian racing is in there as of now. Oh, you said.
I mean, we all know Steve's favorite track is Vermilion County.
Macon.
So apparently,
Volk says that was USAC sprint cars.
Oh, I've seen those. It's been forever since I've seen those.
They're fun to watch, though.
I'll tell you what, though, if I had the money and I had the tires, this Friday I'd be going down to Lincoln because it's $5 fan appreciation night.
All right, so I want to kind of go back on this.
Anyway.
I want to go back on this whole thing with the Heart of Illinois Fair.
Yes.
Peoria has an option. And it's a really good option, and it's just right up Route 29.
Oh, you think at Three Sisters?
Three Sisters Park outside of Chillicothe. They could set it right up there, and you got all the room, all the parking, everything you need to do that fair at Three Sisters.
Right.
What's that?
I said okay.
Tony said Lanphier Park would be better.
Well, that's the thing. Basically, they call it the Heart of Illinois Fair, but really it's just the Peoria County Fair. Like Woodford County, Tazewell County, Lincoln County.
Yeah, Logan.
But if you think about it, in Illinois, when the summer hits, how many local street fairs do you have that are just huge?
Oh, there's tons. There's the Morton Pumpkin Festival. There's
Turkey Festival in Tremont, DMAC, or Macafest in Mackinac.
Yeah.
You also got a popcorn festival a little bit further south. So you got a cherry festival over in Washington.
Yep.
Apple and Pork Festival.
Cherry Festival.
And
Yeah.
You got El Paso has a corn festival. That's where the corn festival is.
yeah.
Or I should say one of them.
You're thinking about doing the watermelon crawl.
I think there's even a watermelon festival down south.
Yeah.
Southern Illinois.
Mm-mm. Morton's a pumpkin festival. You got the popcorn festival in Manitou.
That's right. Manitou has a popcorn festival.
Which one is the watermelon festival?
I'm trying to think.
I think it'd be funny if it was Beardstown, because they do the Beardstown melons,
Yeah.
but I can't confirm that.
Actually, Beardstown needs to change theirs to the Bacon Festival.
The Spring Bay. The Spring Bay Watermelon
Spring Bay
Festival
is the watermelon festival.
is June 5th through the 7th. So
There you go. Volk says Chatham's got the Sweet Corn Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the one? Pawnee's got Pawnee Days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many of these things going on. And then you throw the Illinois State Fair in Springfield. Woo! Pritzker's going to show up and tell you how you're all fucked.
To be honest, I went there once.
Then you get the
okay,
DuQuoin State
but
Fair up north
south.
or south.
North of you, of course, but
Well, yeah, north of me. When I'm at home.
Yes.
Quite a bit. And then you've got Heart Illinois Fair. So there's always a friggin' fair, like almost every weekend.
mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
you got Metamora with Old Settler Days.
Mm-hmm. What's the one in Lincoln? Balloon Festival in Lincoln.
Yeah.
Balloon Festival. You also got the Philippi Festival in East Peoria right around Thanksgiving.
They do the Chili Festival here in Taylorville.
Right.
You go into Pritzker's backyard, you've got the Rainbow Wiener Festival.
Yeah. I thought that was the Golden Toilet Festival.
Right.
Good Lord.
Golden Toilet Fest.
So, yeah, I mean, when you look around Illinois, they've always got something going, and it's damn near every weekend.
Yeah.
And it's the same carnies that smell like cabbage.
Yeah, that's why they're all spaced out, so they can travel from place to place and hit all these places.
I take offense to that. Kidding. Hey, I actually did it, and I actually like doing it.
Oh, Volk did bring up another one, the Rail Splitter Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's Lincoln. Lincoln has a rail splitter.
Hey, Corey being very biased to his hometown of Chatham.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Chatham. One person died.
Yep. Chatham damn near killed him. So, no, you know, it's... you don't see that down in Texas at all. There's like maybe... Okay, Kingsland has Aqua Boom. That's 4th of July. That's fireworks.
Okay.
Granite Shoals has something. It's like a weekend. Burnett has something going throughout the year. They've got different stuff going on. And Marble Falls has the boat races, which is this weekend.
Okay.
That's true.
Then you got Albuquerque with their balloon festival in October.
Oh, man, I love the Albuquerque Balloon Festival. That is fun.
That was fun. I seen that. And my favorite part of the whole thing is like the last day or the last 2 days of it. At night, they'll do a ground glow. Basically, they just take their fire and they turn it up to where it more fire so it glows. But
Yeah.
the last day in the morning, like right before the sunrise, they'll
Yep.
actually call it the fire, the lightning bug portion, because they'll have all the balloons go up, and if you go up to Watermelon Mountain, you can see over it, and you can see all the little flickers, and it looks like little fireflies. It's pretty cool.
Oh, let's see. And Tony did say, sitting here while we're eating, he's like, well, Texas doesn't have to go around and go, please, sir, don't leave. We still want your tax dollars.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, Volk, thanks for dropping in tonight.
Take it easy, Volk.
But yeah, I mean, you've got all of that going on around here. And way too many kids that are like, doing, oh, cotton candy.
Yeah.
Biggest festival you get in Chicago is when the Cubs win the World Series.
Yeah. It's so big that they can only do it once every 100 or so years.
Well, they have that music festival going on this weekend up there, Lollapalooza.
Yeah, that does sound like a beef curtain festival. Lollapalooza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what you do with your tongue is la, 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 la.
The riots less violent. Well. Okay, so what's the difference between a riot and when the Cubs win the World Series? After the Cubs win the World Series, they only burned down half the buildings.
Right.
Right.
Oh, that was funny. Come on.
Your reaction was funnier, TJ.
Over 80 B mods 420.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Man, I will tell you guys, the one thing I can say about that drive is it always kicks my fucking ass.
Yeah.
That's the thing I liked about being over the road and making that drive. I was forced to pull over and go to bed.
Yeah, now you just make yourself drive through.
Now I just push it through and I'm like, all right, I'm here. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I may need sleep. I'm telling you what, after doctoring that chili with the crushed red pepper and the cheese, whoo. I got a drink in my hand. I've got damn near a full belly, and I'm going, whew.
Yep, time for bed.
Now, Riley and I almost stopped Uranus Fudge Factory today.
Yeah.
Well, when we took, you guys remember when me and my kids, we took the trip to Merrimack Caverns a couple years ago.
Yeah.
My daughter bought some of that fudge at Merrimack Caverns. Now, she got like 4 1-inch by 1-inch squares, right?
Okay.
She paid almost $30.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck you. I'm not buying any at the factory if it's that fucking much.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I want to be an asshole and tell somebody, hey, I got some fudge for you from Uranus. I'm going to have Steve shit in a lasagna pan and cut it up and sell it as fudge.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows how to shit in a lasagna pan. He's proven that.
Yeah.
I can't remember the celebrity, but I was watching an episode of South Park, and they're talking about they're doing a school thing where they go into this fudge factory and they're packing it and everything, and the celebrity was there packing fudge, and they were like, "Oh, you're a fudge packer," and he's like, "I'm not a fudge packer. I'm just here so I can, fish. I'm fishing right now." And he's like, "You're packing fudge."
Everybody's a critic. So Ty wants to know, 420, you going down there tomorrow?
Going down where?
To see the B mods, probably, since that was the last
I was going to say on Shelly.
Tomorrow they're just having some guy named Isaac Durst in a silent auction.
Wait a minute, damn, I'm in Illinois.
Yeah. Last I checked.
Maybe I should give 12 a call.
You could.
I mean, she crazy. But that's the
never
way Marvin liked them.
Yeah, you never stopped you before.
That's the way Marvin liked them, God rest his soul.
Well,
Yeah, I need him right now. He helped me get a lot of pussy back in the day, so.
Well, 12 was crazy. She thought she talked to dead people.
Jeez.
And then they talk back.
Well, if that's the case, she should still be in contact with Marvin, right?
Right? You know, maybe Marvin's got a high hard one to give her even after he's gone.
Yep.
I'd just like to have Charity and Chastity's number.
No, Marvin made sure that his penis was cremated separately. And the remains of his penis and his testicles, all three of them, were put into vials and then made into necklaces, and one was given to Charity and one was given to Chastity. And he said he wanted them to have those necklaces, because he always wanted them to remember the best part of him.
Uh-huh.
And I think he even set them up where they vibrated. I know, right?
Weird.
So, all right, at this point, you guys, because I'm like delirious, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Fat 420 and Adam, and we're going to start with Fat 420's pit stop and have him go ahead and promote the show. So 420, go ahead.
Okay. Again, it's called Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve. As we said earlier, Steve is AWOL, so. But nevertheless, last week we talked about the races at Highland, Lincoln, and Farmer City. And with the Farmer City one, we talked about Bob Gartner, who basically he flipped a guy, even though he says he was wanting to cut a tire down. Now, if that's true or not, him covering his ass with it, we don't know. But anyway, we talked about that. Then we talked about last week was the big, huge race, the Prairie Dirt Classic over at Fairbury. We talked about that, who we think's going to win and everything, and it sounded like the majority of us did not, or actually all of us did not want to see Pierce win. The only downfall to the race last week, it was like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning when they finally got it done because they had a rain delay. They got everything done with the exception of the features, and all of a sudden it just started raining for a half an hour, 45 minutes. So that was a long night for a lot of us. We also talked about the new races. Again, Falls, Charleston, East Moline, and Macon. And we'll give you those reports. And we're only going to be doing the top 5 because I used to do the top 10. So to make the show go a little bit quicker, I'm just only going to do the top 5 from now on. But we got East Moline, Macon, because I think Macon had open wheel, which was a big race there. Talked a little bit about tire prep and wear. So for this week, we're going to talk about Peoria, of course, Charleston, and Macon. Do the recap of Falls, Charleston, East Moline, and Macon, because that's who we talked about last week. And then we're basically going to talk about the big race at Peoria. Because like I said earlier in the show, it's basically the guy passed away, and it was one of the he's a really good driver, and he is a Peoria staple for the B mods. So they're doing a $10,068 to win for the winner of the B mod race. And the reason why it's 10,068 is because the 68 was Keith's number. So basically, everybody in every class is going to get, the 68 extra bucks. Then I'm thinking about actually, it was Steve that mentioned it in our group chat about the screwdriver test. So we're going to talk about that. And just to let you know, Squirrel, aka his nickname is Squirrel, but he's a good racer. He's from the area, and he finally won the Prairie Dirt Classic after 15 tries.
Wow.
And it was really cool because when he was doing his victory laps and everything, he stopped on the front and back stretch. And when he stopped on the back stretch and he got out and was waving the flag and waving to the fans, when he got down, he leaned over his car and you could tell he was crying tears of joy. You could tell he was like, I finally did it. And so that's basically what's going to happen this week. It's going to be at noon Saturday, not yesterday not tomorrow like I accidentally posted, because like I said, today for some reason I thought today was Friday.
Yeah.
Just life. So basically, that's going to be it. It might be a short show tomorrow. I did it again.
Saturday. Just say Saturday, man.
Saturday show. There we go. I can say it that way. Saturday show might be a little short because one of our co-hosts, Ty, is going to be racing. So he's going to be on his way there during the show. And I want to get there too early because I want to see all the cars come in. Because that's one thing I always do. So it'll probably be an hour, 90 minutes, depending on how we talk. And thanks for whoever shows up. Thanks for chatting. It's appreciated. Thanks for giving me, I've been hearing from the guys, like when we missed shows, it's like there's a lot of people wondering what's going on. Even Adam said that he is starting to learn a little bit things and seems like he's getting interested in it.
Like,
a little bit more.
I'm a noob. I wasn't like interested at all.
Right.
And, so I'm learning a little bit here and there and becoming a little bit more involved and interested in it, just producing the show. So.
Right. So, it's going to be pretty good. So since we're still waiting on TJ, how about we talk about your show, Adam?
Yeah, let's go ahead and Adam, go ahead and promote your new show coming up and announce the name.
All right. Well, starting August 12th, my show comes on, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Corner Arcade. It's a place where we can all go and kind of nerd out about the stuff that we all enjoy, whether it's electronics, sci-fi, video games, retro games, all the things that...
Toys.
Yeah, toys, gadgets, whatever, or just geeky news,
Kind of like Adam.
Toys and gadgets.
Yes, TJ. Maybe not of the variety you're hoping I'm going to talk about. We're talking
damn.
My watch or something like that. My Galaxy Watch Ultra. Things like that. Exploring like new upcoming technology or gadgets or whatever.
Kind of like what we were doing earlier when TJ was showing his friend's computer.
Yeah.
I was geeking out a little bit.
Yeah. And talking about I want to do a would you rather segment where we compare like two geeky things on which would you rather do or which would you rather have
That'd be fun to do.
or be a part of. And it could range from anything. So,
Like Warp Drive or the Stargate.
yeah.
Like ludicrous speed or
Yeah,
Warp Drive.
would you rather travel at light speed, warp speed, or ludicrous speed?
Right.
Are you a fan of going to plaid? But yeah, that's some of the things that we plan on talking about on the show. Once again, it starts Tuesday, August 12th at 4 p.m. and it'll be every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central Time.
Well, there you go, guys. So we do have new shows that are being added to the queue that are we've got the Pit Stop already running, and now the Corner Arcade, which Adam will be hosting, and we have some people that are going to be showing up and some people that are going to be coming back.
Yep.
And I'm actually really looking forward to that. And so is my son, believe it or not.
Right.
Of course, he's kind of more of the game nerd than I am.
Yeah.
But you get me started on Star Wars or Star Trek. Squirrel's got me beat on Star Wars, hands down. She's a legacy girl.
Okay.
Shit.
And as you see, 420's studying up. So,
Let me get back in my game. I'd be more like Kirk.
Yeah, like I said about the book, I really like it so far. It's given me.
That's right. I'd be
insight on a
looking
lot
for
of
every
things.
single galactic STD you could find.
Now, my next series, after I get done with this one, I kind of want to see about the books where Luke gets married and read about that. Because I hear.
No,
people
Corey
talk
says
about it all the
420. It was
time.
Tom Cruise who was the fudge packer.
Tom Cruise. That's right. Thank you. See, it's the doomahickey thing. It's the doomahickey guy.
Yep.
All right, guys. As much as I hate doing this, I'm barely keeping my eyes open right now. So if we could get queued up some outro music.
Sure can.
It's still an hour and a half show.
Yeah, we still did a good one. Oh. All right, 420. What are your final thoughts tonight?
Final thoughts again. Saturday, not tomorrow. Saturday at noon Central. Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve. Then I'll be back on Mayhem's Amigos at 4 o'clock Central Sunday. Then shortly following after that, I'll be on iVlog.tv where I'll be spinning full albums. Well, I won't be spinning them. I'll be playing them technically. That usually goes 4 hours, which is pretty cool. We got a chat room there. We can chat. It's free to join. And so there's that. Then I'll be back Tuesday night at 6 to 10 where I just play just random songs, that whoever's in the room. I read the room and see who's there, and I'll play music of that people's, what we're used to growing up. And then again, back here at
All right.
9-ish. So anyway, it's going to be a good time.
Great. Adam, final thoughts tonight.
It's been a pretty good show tonight, despite some of the situations we're all experiencing. You can catch me next producing 420's show on Saturday at noon. So join us at the Pit Stop there with Ty and Steve. After that, Sunday 4, I'll be here for Mayhem's Amigos, and Sunday night I'll be available for Weird Frequencies, and then we just go back on loop, and I'm right back here Thursday night.
Bigfoot's fake. Oh, excuse me, I sneezed.
I just got a text message from Steve. He said, "Damn it, I fell asleep watching football. Sorry." I knew it'd be something. It was his weed again. That's what did it.
Yeah.
All right, we will be back. We will be back on Sunday night with another Mayhem's Amigos, 4 p.m. Central Time. check your clocks, check your schedules, join in. I will be back in Texas by that point, and I will be flying solo. So, thank you, everyone who's catching us on the replay, everyone who has tuned in live tonight, made comments. We really appreciate it, and we will see you next time. I'm TJ with Adam and Fat 420, and Steve is asleep on his couch. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next time on Mayhem's Amigos. Good night.
Good night, everybody.